They're all dirty.
Everyone thinks that the homeless are addicts, like to drugs or to drinking or just they're just scary people.
They think they're there because like
they choose to be.
Yeah.
But they don't choose to be.
Yeah. I wonder. I feel so bad for the kids on the street.
Me too.
It's like they're so cute.
They're adorable.
I just want to squish their faces. Like they're so cute.
Oh, God.
Okay. Who's in charge of helping the homeless?
Everyone. Well,
Well,
people who can.
Yeah.
People who are able
people
to.
Who can and want to.
Yeah.
It's like I think you should.
But I think lots of people should, like, even if they don't want to, they can do stuff to help.
I don't think you should force somebody to help though. Like, if you're forcing somebody to help, they're not going to do their best.
Yeah.
In what ways do you think you can really help those in need? Well, you can donate.
You can donate and volunteer, but don't just volunteer like once and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, I did a great job. I made a difference."
Yeah, this is something like you need to do pretty much every once a month at least.
You should go back and make relationships with these people, and
they
just.
have awesome stories to tell.
I know.
Like some of them are so funny. What do you think is a homeless shelter's greatest need? Clothing.
Money.
Well, yeah.
They need money to support everybody, even to keep the building safe.
But like clothing too, because hello, we have snow right, like 10 feet away from us.
But I think money is their biggest need, just because it can help them. Because if there's no space, and I've heard stories of homeless shelters getting evicted because they couldn't pay.
What was that one movie? It was like a dad and he had a little kid and they lived in a homeless shelter. That was
August Rush. August Rush, I think. No. That was the kid with the guitar.
Yeah. But like it was like a little kid with really curly hair. I remember it being so cute.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The backside of homeless, and it's like that was a good movie.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I just don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies. What are your specific beliefs about nature versus nurture?
I think the genetics gets overrun by where you're raised.
No.
I do.
I think it's genetics. It's like my dad. I look like my dad, but I act like my mom.
I don't know if I look like either of my parents.
You're both of them. I see more of your dad though.
But I'm not related to them, so that's the nurture. That's not the nature, that's the nurture. So I look more like my adopted parents than you should see a picture of my birth parents.
Yeah.
I look nothing like them.
Really?
They're both brunettes. And I was blonde with blue eyes. My mom had brown eyes, my dad had green eyes.
That is so weird.
I look nothing like my birth parents. And that's genetics, which kind of scares me. So I don't know if I'm actually related to them, but my mom cheated. I was like, what the hell? Like, she might have dyed her hair, though.
Yeah.
But in the pictures I've seen, I've only have like 3 pictures of it.
Oh.
You know, I believe nurture goes over nature because I look nothing like my birth parents anymore. So.
Yeah, that's weird now.
And they're all like.
You do look like your mom and dad.
And Emily.
Yeah. Like
and Emily was adopted too out of a different family.
Huh.
So the fact that we look the same is scary.
That is. It's really quite neat, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That drives me nuts now. It's like.
I think.
always forget you're adopted because you and your family are like.
We look so much alike, but we're not even close to blood. I'm from Calgary. My birth parents are from Calgary. And then when I got adopted, I moved to Swift Current. And now I'm here. So.
I think for my family, it's nature. Like,
I guess it depends.
Yeah.
It depends who you are, and if you were adopted. Maybe your genetics plays a bigger role if you weren't adopted into a different family. I think it kind of depends.
Well, like, because I know with my family, I look like my dad. I have a sister on his side that I don't even know, and we look like twins. But I also look like my cousin on my mom's side. I'm like, oh, the 3 of us were twins. And apparently we all
Would
act
that
the
make you
same.
triplets?
Yes.
Not
Like,
twins.
Well,
There
no,
was
but
3 of you?
No, because like my cousin and my half-sister, they don't look alike. I look like both of them.
Oh.
Like, it's really weird. So, like, I have my sister's brown hair and, like, glasses. And then when you look at me and my cousin, we're exactly alike.
Okay.
But neither of them look the same.
Yeah, I think it's nurture over nature.
Yeah.
Just personally.
Well, I think for my family, it's definitely nature. Because,
guess, yeah, it just depends on the people
Mm.
and where they grew up.
Yeah. Are you gonna have fun? Are you gonna make the most of this?
I am going to try and have fun with this. This is going to be a very interesting experience because I've barely been to Edmonton. I want to see this. This is going to be very fun. But no, going straight from here to the airport, I miss a lot of this stuff. So
Yeah.
I'd like to see it because I don't see many homeless people in Florida. So
I like how when you Google homeless people, you see like them with the crazy hats.
yeah,
And then when you see them on the street, I think it's really so different. Well, no, I saw one when I was at camp because like they took 95 of us down to the park, gorgeous park, but like there's this homeless guy on a scooter, and it's like the whole time I wanted to go up to him and ask him like where do you charge your scooter, like how do you
Yeah,
manage to get this
there's
scooter?
things that are just kind of,
And like
where did you get that? How did you get this?
it made no sense to me because like he's
Yeah.
driving like a motorized scooter, like what Alyssa has.
Yeah, but then how would you get like gas for it or anything?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Even if it's like electricized, you still have to be able to plug it in.
Yeah.
So finding a plug that's not being used on the streets, that's not easy.
And like I wanted to leave part of my lunch because I didn't have it, but like the supervisors were watching us constantly. It's 95 teenagers. What do you expect? Like I wanted to just go up to him and be like, here,
Oh.
have my lunch. I'm not gonna eat it, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like I felt so guilty. It was interesting.
My aunt told me a story about when she met her first homeless person.
Yeah.
She was going to work at the Winnipeg Free Press because she's like the main person on the top. And she stops by Tim Hortons every morning, and there's always a homeless guy sitting there.